welcome back to the main event. I'm Makaya Crickman, joined by Layla Yates and Coach Emrick. Okay, let's get right into it. What is your favorite non-volleyball related memory from the season so far?
One time on the way back from a tournament, Addison Wright almost fell out of our bus because a car got in front of us and she shot it up to the front. Almost died, but it was really fun.
Yeah, the badge
The
almost.
badge.
Emrick, what happened? You were the one driving the bus.
Yeah, so we were coming up to a stoplight, and the car in front of us slammed on the brakes late, which caused me to slam on my brakes late. And in slow motion, Badger went from like the fourth row to literally the radio. And it was like the funniest thing possible once we knew there were no injuries.
And took Layla and Jaylee's hair with her.
Yeah.
Jaylee's tooth almost fell out.
Yeah, it was quite a predicament.
It really was in slow motion.
Yeah, it was incredible though.
Emrick, what would you say yours is?
That one's up there. I think another one that was kind of cool was the impromptu dance off with the boys basketball team.
Oh yeah,
that was pretty good. I think they got talked into doing some church clap without them realizing what they were getting talked into, but that was pretty good. And then it got followed up by like a partner dance off. Kaya, did you win that?
Yes, it was me and Jaylee.
Yes. Yeah, took it to the house that day. You're lucky Miss Emrick and I didn't participate, or we would have rolled you guys.
No, I still think me and Jaylee would have won.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next question.
Next question. What are some big goals you guys have for the future?
One of we kind of discussed this is to go far in the postseason, and I think we've worked a lot towards that throughout the season and kind of maturing as a team and knowing how to win games instead of just compete in them. So I would say that's a big goal of ours.
Yeah, I think for team wise, volleyball wise, I think it's definitely, can we be maxed out with our potential and our abilities come postseason? I think that's when any team wants to be ready to go, is, because at that point it's win or go home. And I think if we can get locked in and kind of make sure that our chemistry is good and our trust is good, and we're just kind of like we had Coach Martin come in and talk to us earlier in the week and just clean up some of those little things and see the value in them. I think we've got a chance to have a special end to our year.
Do you plan on having Coach Martin back before postseason?
Man, I'd have Coach Martin here every day if I could. He's awesome. Like, he is somebody that I see as a mentor. I've learned a ton from him, and I think he just has such a value and wisdom, and whatever sport he's talking to, and just has an ability to relate to players well. And I mean, gosh, he won a 96 state championship for Carterville High School football. So, he's got that on his resume too.
Yeah. Moving on to the next question. What do you guys think are the most annoying songs on the playlist?
Can I start?
Yeah, you can start.
Most of them.
Yeah, I agree.
Most of them, especially if Colby is DJing.
Yes.
I think she has 7 songs on her playlist that just repeat over and over again.
It seems like we hear the same ones every single day.
But she gets an A for effort because she has that thing cranked up. I usually have to turn it down every day so I can talk. But I don't know if I can. I don't know enough songs. I'm like, guys, I'm the old unk in the group, and I just said that. Yeah. I don't know half the songs that are playing. My guess is it's like Drake or Lil something, or
it's been the same
Young
song
someone
since my freshman year.
Yeah, it seems like it's the same.
It's the same
year.
songs.
Yeah.
But if I were to be in charge of that, I would just play country. So I'm not a very reliable source either.
I get down with that.
No, honestly, I'd get down with that too.
Yeah. More of a sing-along session instead of
more like sad music.
Getting your Adele playlist from 8th grade bus ride. Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, we had Adele playing at one point.
Probably.
Really?
Yeah, there was a song at one point.
Yeah, Layla probably snuck it in.
No, I swear it wasn't me.
In her feels one day, it's like, I just got to get to this.
You know what? Sometimes you just gotta listen to Adele and sing your heart out during practice.
Yeah.
Give me a little hello.
No.
Nope, not.
Okay. Not that.
All right.
Never mind. You just ruined that one.
That's
so, yeah. What do you think motivates you in the morning?
In the morning?
Yeah, gets you up, gets you going.
Starbucks matcha with 2 pumps of brown sugar syrup. I think I've gone there 4 times already this week.
Yeah.
This week?
It's a good effort.
Yeah, I had a $50 gift card for my birthday that I've been saving, and it's now down to $4.
Yeah, Starbucks is expensive.
I know.
Yeah.
What about you?
Good.
It is so good.
What gets me going, in the morning? Well, I have to because I have 3 kids. And if I don't get up and my wife doesn't get up, then they're running amok. So, but I love what I do, and that's kind of cliche, but I really do. I love coming to school. I love getting to interact with high school kids and try to make an impact. And then when we get to the afternoon, whether it's coaching or a game, um, I think just the competitor in me like just loves the preparation side of it for practice and the trying to motivate kids to be their best and challenge them, whether they like it in the moment or not, to be better than what they sometimes think they can be. And I think that's kind of the big thing, and just kind of to be a light for kids that need it.
Does it get super chaotic in your house in the morning?
Um,
Like, is there a lot of yelling going on?
Depends on the day. There can be. It's more of trying to limit the distractions of the young kids.
Yeah.
Are you ready? Are you dressed? Is your teeth brushed? Do you have a lunch that you want to bring? Why is your shirt on backwards? You have to comb your hair, like things like that,
Mhm.
and that's just Kai. So, the other two are a little bit more self-sufficient, but there are definitely some days that Kai Man is the most self-sufficient of the other two, just because they tend to get a little bit more distracted at times and can find things to delay
Mhm.
the day. But we have not been late to school yet, so that's a positive. That's a perk.
It is a positive.
Yeah, yeah.
When was the last time you yelled at Layla? And what was it for?
I feel like he doesn't yell at me a lot. I don't know. I feel like you don't yell.
It was one of two things. It was either off block defense or slow serve receive platform. Those are probably the two things I yell at Layla the most for.
I yell at him too, though.
Yeah, you do.
It goes both ways.
Yeah.
It does go both ways.
Yeah.
Explain.
But it's friendly. There's
Yeah.
nothing bad behind it.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, I would say those are probably the two things I've yelled at her the most for. So if it's the last thing, it's probably the most consistent thing, which is,
Yeah.
I would say 98% off blocker defense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Layla, what do you normally yell at him for?
Well, sometimes I take what he says a little bit personal, like in the heat of a game.
You're
So-
picking on me. You're picking
Okay, I
yeah.
usually don't yell at him.
No,
I
she
wouldn't say that. I just I give him like side eyes and dirty looks
Yeah.
and things like that. But then I always regret it, and we're friends again by
Yeah.
the end of it.
Usually
That's
it's because I
good.
call her out of like, don't
Yeah.
look at me like that.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. But it's okay. It always ends well.
Yeah.
So
Emrick, you get a lot of dirty looks, don't you?
That's
Just
all right.
from people
Well,
in
I
general.
coach girls. I mean, what do you
Yeah.
expect? Like that's like one of your main communicators is your
Yeah.
facial expressions.
yeah.
Who has the
Um,
worst facial expressions?
who has the worst?
Yeah.
I don't know if I can out anybody on that. That's. I mean,
Well,
I
whether
think
they're good or bad.
I think
like, because sometimes,
I
mean,
think all of you like. I mean, I think it depends on the moment, right? So much of it depends
Yeah.
on how you're playing, right? Because
Yeah.
I think a lot of us on our team are very outward with our frustration level at times, and I think you can kind of tell on everybody's face when they are not happy with how they're playing or how a play went. I mean, you could go down the list, like Dakota's always going to look up at the sky and like it's like rolls her eyes if she's not happy with how she's playing. Like Kaya, you're gonna like look at me and be like, what did I do? Right? Like Layla's gonna be like, I'm sorry. And it just goes on down the list of how we handle errors and frustration. And like we've talked a lot of it's just like, can we get us back to neutral as fast as possible? So and sometimes it's not reading too much into that initial facial expression because sometimes we don't even know we're doing it, myself included.
Yeah.
yeah. Who's someone that like you always know is gonna like bring you happiness on the team? Like if you're in a bad mood, like even at practice, or like
Yeah.
if you're doing bad in a game, like who's someone that you know will like bring you out of that mood?
I would say like especially this year, like a lot of us do that,
Mhm.
and I feel like we're all really close this year. But someone who like really stands out to me is Carson, especially on games. Like
Yeah.
she's really hype on the bench, and she's always like supporting you, and she'll always like even if she's having a bad day, she's
Mhm.
like never not there for you when she can tell like you're having a bad day.
Yeah.
So I would say Carson, and like Badger does a good job too.
Now Badger is Addie Wright for anybody
yeah.
who does not know
Um,
that.
But I would honestly say like there's not a single person on the at least like that I know of that doesn't
Mhm.
do a good job at that.
Yeah.
I would say, I mean, Carson, I think is a great pick. Ivy's got to be one of them.
Mhm.
Ivy's
Yeah.
everyone's biggest fan, including, she loves to, when she makes a great play, you're going to know Ivy made a great play
Yes.
by Ivy's
Yeah.
reaction. But Ivy loves just to be around and be there and be involved. I mean, she keeps her scorebook during the varsity games this year and wants to travel with us everywhere. And she did the same thing for our junior high team last year when she didn't have to. She just volunteered to do it and would go to tournaments with us. And she just loves being around and being a part. And I think you get to really see that in the day to day with Ivy as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you guys think are each other's funniest traits?
Like his?
Yes. Like, what do you think Emrick's is?
You can only say one of the many,
This is hard.
Many.
Yeah.
I don't know if.
It's fine.
Like funniest traits?
Yeah.
I mean, you could go
I would
coolest too
say-
if you want. Either one.
Those don't exist. I
Okay.
would say like he's very quick-witted. Like he'll just come out of nowhere and do something like it's like what? And sometimes I forget that he's like a person too, and like he actually and like he actually has his own jokes. And like one time I was trying to eat a Reese's, and he just took it from me and ate it in front of my face. And like to
That
this day,
explains Emrick for you.
yeah, I'm still like appalled by it. So I would just say he's pretty quick-witted, and it's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would. What was it? Her best trait or funniest trait? I would say one of the funniest traits for Layla is the fact that I don't know if there's been a week this year that games have started where she's wore all of her own personal attire for a game. Like last night, it was somebody else's socks, and there was one game at Benton where she had someone else's knee pad, socks, shoes, no ankle braces. Like I think she, it's. One day it was Skylar's shirt at practice because luckily Skylar was hurt and couldn't practice, so she's able to wear Skylar's practice shirt. I think you just never know what Layla's not going to have.
Yeah.
I think next year I'm probably going to have a safety bag of just like Layla's jersey, a replica of it, and all of her stuff just to keep just in case because, there's not many days like yesterday, for example, where she's sitting on the bench during the JV game and she has her math practice assessment that she's going over. And I said, hey, go put this in your bag before you lose it. And as soon as the varsity game's over, she comes over and goes, where's my math? I have
Still
no
haven't
idea
found
where I
it.
put it.
I still have
So
not found that.
yeah, that's pretty much it. Like you never know what Layla's not going to have, but you're pretty sure she's not going to have something.
Maybe by your senior year, she'll finally figure it out.
Doubtful.
I've gotten better. Okay, I think I've gotten better.
Have you?
No.
Yes, I have. I swear.
No.
Okay.
Anyway,
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
that'd be it.
thank you guys for coming on the podcast today.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Who's your favorite, Mr. Emrick or Layla?
That is disclosed.
Oh, good call. Good call.